The first thing that I did was take my easy hemmer and cut where I needed my pants to go. I cut a little bit longer, about 1/2 inch, so I could make a hem at the end. In order to ensure an even cut, I folded over the one side that I had already cut and cut along the exact line on the other side. I used my easy hem again to measure out about 1/2 inch and added the hem that I talked about earlier. Since this was my first week, I decided to hand sew my shorts in place rather than learn how to use a sewing machine in the first week. I did a simple over-under stitch for each side of the shorts, so I ended up doing about 4 over-under stitches on each side. To make the belt, I measured out about 2 inches from one side, drew a line, and cut along that line. I unfolded it and cut along the natural seam of the pants. This ended up dividing my one big rectangle into 4 long rectangles. I then cut one of my long rectangles in half and glued that together with some fabric glue. I decided to use fabric glue for this step because, once again, it was my first week of working and I wanted to make sure that everything looked good and I didn't have to deal with the stress of learning how to sew in my first week. Fabric glue worked very well, and maybe in the future I will end up sewing this together with the sewing machine. For now, the fabric glue looks fine, and you can't even tell that it was fabric glued together.